Alright, folks, we're back. What the heck were we talking about last time?
What kind of bender were we?
Right, yes. I would be the drunk robot from Futurama. I need to unlock my avatar powers, bite my shiny metal ass.
It isn't that shiny.
Hey, shut up, baby! I'm incredible.
I'm surprised no one's mentioned, but I would totally be an Earthbender.
The shock of all shocks.
I'm sorry, but after seeing Toph, she made that look cool.
Oh yeah. See, on one hand, I want to say Firebender because I've always loved the element of fire. But like, what the hell would I use that for?
Aren't they like the weakest? Like they seem like they're the strongest, but there's not a lot of fire.
Well, okay, it depends on what you're talking about. In the movie, they needed to like, essentially like have fire to bend. In the show, they just make fire.
Yeah, but weren't they only superior because of technological advancements?
No, they just they could just shoot fire out of their hands.
No, that's true. It was really the only way you could stop a firebender was putting them in the cold. But then we learned that that doesn't even work.
Yeah, like if you know what you're doing, you can like
you can heat yourself up with the airbending trick.
Yeah.
Which isn't even exclusively an airbending trick anymore.
Right?
Because the firebenders can learn it.
Yeah, like Iroh and Zuko.
Yeah. Also, the reason Iroh knows how to... I think it's so cool that Iroh technically uses stuff from all four elements. Because, like, redirecting lightning is a waterbender technique.
Okay.
Done with lightning. Like, the fluidity of it is something he learned from waterbenders. The warming himself thing is airbenders. And I forget what it was he learned from earthbenders.
That was my next question. What did he learn from the earthbenders?
I wanna say it's patience and the ability to like fight something head on. So like when he fights with his firebending, it's very direct and not flashy. It just happens and he hits people.
He just learned how to make good tea from them.
I mean that too. Hey, that's a superpower.
Right?
Tea is hard.
Zuko, your tea tastes like hot leaf juice. Uncle, all tea is just hot leaf juice. I have no grandson.
We're not gonna talk about how Iroh was literally like training in prison and getting swole.
Oh, he was great. I'm gonna talk about how the fact that Iroh is basically Zuko's actual father.
It's a harder connection, but in Season 1, he tells Zuko to break his opponent's roots, which is the whole idea behind earthbending.
Like, what do you mean?
He also went to, like, knock them off their feet.
Oh, okay.
Like, go for the base, literally destroy their structure as a fighter.
Oh, okay.
And when he fights, you'll see that he takes up a more earthbending style stance. He'll stand with his feet wider apart. He'll get, like, low, bend his knees, have, like, a very solid base, and then he'll fight. So he fights like an earthbender, redirects lightning like a waterbender, and then warms himself with the airbending technique.
Iroh was the Avatar all along, we just couldn't see it.
Well, he's also part of that organization that has, like, King Boomy and all the other benders.
Yeah, all the old men squad.
Yeah. The Geezer Gang.
My favorite superhero team. Okay, no joke though. Like, I would watch like a series about like their origin.
Oh, especially from the past, yeah.
Oh yeah. The only thing that would turn me off of it was the fact that we might have to see Iroh lose his son. I'm like, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
Yeah. I'm not ready for it. I'll never be ready for it.
Dude, if they ever showed his on-screen death, I'd like literally stop watching the show.
That just randomly reminded me. I I don't really feel a certain type of way towards most animated characters. But let me talk about Ty Lee for a minute. Holy God.
Listen, dude, you're not wrong.
She looks like Curious George.
What?
What?
You're thinking of the same character?
Look at her face. Her face looks like Curious George.
I'm about to do a side-by-side.
Do a side-by-side, my man.
No. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Am I wrong, or do you just reject me because I sell the truth?
I reject it because their eyes are just not the same.
Yeah, but they look the same expression.
Also, you gotta be honest.
Yeah, happiness. Is she not allowed to be happy?
Correct.
Oh my God.
Wait, okay, but I do like Ty Lee's chi block.
Oh, Ty Lee's great. I love Ty Lee.
Character.
Also, of course, Zuko has the emo girlfriend.
Of course.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Did you expect any different? Can I just say, like, one of the rawest lines in that whole show was like, "You miscalculated. I love Zuko more than I fear you."
Yeah, it's cold line.
The coldest of lines.
Followed by Ty Lee knocking her down.
Right?
To be parallel.
So good.
It was one of those things where it's like, I was like, why are they working with her? I feel like especially Ty Lee, you know.
No, but it's fear.
Oh, it 100% is fear.
Yeah, it just isn't very clear early on. You don't have a good enough grasp of their characters.
Yeah.
But yeah, especially, I feel like it was especially in the season, which I think was the Book of Earth, when they're like constantly chasing down Aang and the gang, and they like keep traveling, but Azula and gang keep catching up, and they like encounter each other over and over and over.
Or like that one where they're dead tired.
That episode probably had the most fun animation of the whole show.
Yeah, it's that episode, I think. Those are both the same. Yeah.
Just Toph, like, psh, what?
He's like grabbing the earth.
Right? Man, the full moon sure is great tonight. Too bad you can't see it, Toph. Like, bro, what the fuck?
I like that one where Aang was so tired that he started imagining Momo and Appa fighting, like in a samurai battle.
That one was a wild ride.
He's like, I really need to sleep.
He really does. He really needed that sleep. At that point, I would have said, like, someone knock him out so that way he could, like, finally get some rest. This man needs sleep. He's dying here.
Let him go. Let him snooze.
Oh shit. This guy has a diamond Bakugan.
That's a diamond Bakugan too, right?
Yeah.
That's a pretty good looking elephant.
Yeah.
It's a shame we're gonna body it.
Right, we're gonna bop him.
Bop.
The motherfucking T-Rex. Speaking of which, so there's a little while ago where I posted on like Facebook or something like, the world's too serious right now. Post your favorite dinosaur. So what is your favorite dinosaur, gentlemen?
So this is a hard question because Dimetrodon is not a dinosaur, correct?
Correct. It's a synapsid?
Yeah, because it would be Dimetrodon if it was a dinosaur, but it's clearly not.
It is not.
So there's a few dinosaurs I really like. I have a soft spot for Allosaurus.
Oh, okay.
Carnotaurus.
Okay.
And Parasaurolophus.
One of these things is not like the other.
And I used to really like Velociraptor as a classic, but I think I've evolved a little bit.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
Carnotaurus, Allosaurus, and Parasaurolophus.
Nice. Mike, how about you?
Your dinosaur knowledge is about to be questioned,
look.
sir.
I feel like you do. I'm pretty sure it's a dinosaur, but Ankylosaurus.
That's a dinosaur, yeah.
Ankylosaurus? Absolutely. That's an S tier one.
That's a great one. You see, Chris, you may have evolved past like Velociraptor. I have not evolved past my original favorite dinosaur. I still love
You don't
T-Rex.
need to evolve past the T-Rex.
I cannot evolve past the T-Rex.
No, where else do you go?
Right? How do you go further than up?
You can only move horizontally. You could move to like Allosaurus or
Giganosaurus.
Allosaurus or
Or maybe Allosaurus.
was Gorosaurus one?
Gorgosaurus. Gorgosaurus. Gorosaurus is a Godzilla monster.
Gorgosaurus.
Yeah. I actually have a Gorosaurus figure.
I'm trying to remember the T-Rex likes from Fossil Fighters.
Daspletosaurus, Altispinax,
Oh, Spinosaurus would be another one.
Spinosaurus is
You
my
could
second
consider.
favorite.
Oh, okay.
Closely tied with Therizinosaurus.
Oh, it's not. I was thinking about this one the other day, and I realized how much I love the concept of it. Sauroposeidon.
I love Sauroposeidon.
That name?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh my god. Like,
I think that one is the largest sauropod that we actually have like a complete skeleton of.
it is. I just looked it up.
Because there are some that are bigger, but we only have like a leg bone to go off of.
Right, but this one, full skeleton. We know it was 23 feet tall.
Jesus.
Big boy.
Big boy.
It's a big boy. It's a big boy.
He's a big boy. He's the biggest boy. He's a big boy. He's the biggest boy.
Yeah, and I never used one in Fossil Fighters, but like, it's dope. Okay.
I made it a point to use one in Fossil Fighters.
I need to use one at some point. I still need to finish my most recent playthrough of Champions, because oh my god, it's so cool.
That was a good game.
There's so many different teams you can come up with in Fossil Fighters.
Oh yeah.
Oh, why is he ugly in Frontier? Oh, why doesn't he have any of the Poseidon aesthetic? Oh, well, no, he does. Sidon does. But if you look at the actual... There's, like, figures of the actual dinosaurs.
Wait, what?
When I look them up on Google Images, there's, like, a regular Sauroposeidon figure from in-game, and then there's a Sidon figure.
Let me look this up.
Which...
Because I was gonna say, Sidon was one of the ones that actually looked pretty cool.
Yeah. But when I look up Sauroposeidon Fossil Fighters, there's like a regular character model for Sauroposeidon too. That's just the regular sauropod. And then Sidon is water.
Interesting.
So there was a Sauroposeidon and a Sidon in the game. So Sauroposeidon was a neutral type Vivosaur who just looks like the dinosaur, and then Sidon is water. And he looks all stylized and dope.
Huh.
I love Sidon's design.
Sidon is fantastic.
We're getting a little sidetracked here, but like, oh my god.
It was one of the only Vivosaurs that actually managed to survive the transition.
Yeah. I almost want to say it looks sicker in Frontier than it does in the originals. But I also really like its design in the originals too.
That's the thing. In Frontiers, sauropods had one of two designs. They either looked like Sidon or they looked fat. Because in, like, pop culture, there's two different versions of sauropods. You have the sauropods that look kind of like Brachiosaurus, where their necks are held high above the trees. And then you have the kind, like... Have you guys seen Walking with Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
I have not.
Do you remember the Diplodocus?
Diplodocus, yeah.
Yeah. So, Mike, there are some...
Diplodocus?
What?
Is it Diplodocus?
I always pronounced it Diplodocus, They pronounce it Diplodocus. I think they pronounced it that way because they're British.
Okay.
Like a
That's the
zebra,
only way I've heard it said.
like a zebra versus zebra type thing. But yeah, so like there are certain there's certain sauropods that some people for some reason think that they're, like, based on their bone structure, it is believed that their necks were held horizontally to the ground.
Also, not like up.
Yeah, not up, like essentially straight outward.
Huh.
Which is an interesting idea, although I'm not sure how that would be evolutionarily beneficial.
Well, I thought they were trying to eat like leaves off of trees.
Well, I don't think
Unfortunately, I think we may need to talk more about dinosaurs next time.
next time. Bye.